Hello everyone, welcome back to some more BT6 boss balloons. This week I think is probably the most interesting week we have had so far. The gimmick for this one is that it is supports only for Lych, and boss health has also been doubled to 200%, although boss speed has been decreased down to 50% to kind of, I guess, sort of counteract this. But this is a pretty interesting change because you really only have one paragon, which is Master Builder. Now, I still believe that Master Build is the worst paragon that we have so far, so it is going to be pretty interesting seeing how we kind of cope with this, but thankfully Spike Factory is here. And Spike Factory is really good against bossing, just in general, so I have faith here. Anyways, let's start off with Ben, get him down like here in the corner. Of course, we're going to start with a farm, I guess here's fine. And then I do need to get down an engineer for defense. So basically the strategy here is really just me trying to get Engineer Paragon as late as possible. Probably, I'm hoping, fingers crossed, that I can maybe get Engineer Paragon up on like tier 4. And hopefully get like at least a degree 60 or degree 80 Engineer Paragon. And for Elite Lich tier 3, I'm thinking that maybe Sentry Champion, Megalodon, Supermines, and just Spike Storm spam would be enough here. Now, since it is Lych, we can't actually utilize any buffs, so Sentry Champion probably won't be too amazing, since it really scales mainly with attack speed buffs, and while we do have Ultra Boost and Homeland, we don't really want to go for those. Now, one thing I find quite surprising with this boss is that bottom path in general is just completely banned. I kind of want to inquire why that is, because I don't think Polkai is really that like strong against bosses. I don't think. I've never seen anyone use like Polkai for boss damage. Maybe it has to do with some sort of bug. There's usually some sort of bug floating around with these boss events. Or I guess that would maybe be used to prevent you from stalling the round, because Polkai could be used to stall. Although I don't know how strong that would really be, because Polkai does do a ton of damage, but I guess you could stall with the other paths. Anyways, we have $50,000. Yeah, pretty easy. I could one Carpet of Spikes solo this? I'm actually kind of curious to see if that's the case. Because it's only like 60,000. I think Carpet of Spikes can handle this. Yeah, Carpet of Spikes can easily handle this. So anyways, going to start working on farms. We probably won't be able to afford whatchamacallit, Banana Central, or not Banana Central, BRF in the middle of this boss. But that's fine. I'll just kind of wait it out. And I don't actually want to get my first BRF here. I want to put it like down the corner so I can actually overclock it and not have Lych steal the buffs while it's alive. That's something I do need to remember. Yeah, easiest tier 1 of my life. Not even close. So we'll get this one up to BRF, and then this one down here will be the BRF that gets the overclock buff to prevent Lych from stealing it. And so after this, I actually need to invest in some like real defense. So I guess for now, we'll just kind of do Beast Handler. How about Middle Path? I heard Velociraptor is pretty decent. I'll get it like up here so we can maybe destroy all the Moabs and then just have Trap eat up the ceramics. I'll even get T-Rex just be safe. All right, so Banana Essential on round 53. Did have to sell this VRF here, but that's fine, as I do think it is worth it. I would like to at least get one back, and then let's invest the rest into bottom path farms. Just to get that increased sellback. Ultra Boost, I guess, would be nice to get, but I think I'll kind of do it after the next tier. And so I'm thinking we're probably going to do more or less the same thing for tier 2. We're just going to do Carpet Spikes, and then maybe add in a Sentry Champion just to get some pops on it. Because I do need to get as much as I can also. I'll just spend 300. Should have paid attention a little bit there. We have 111,000, that's fine. So first things first, let's get Carpet Spikes like here. Let's move 59,000. Yeah, I guess we get Sentry Champion. I guess here's fine. And then I'll invest the rest into Spike Storms. And then this tier shouldn't be too bad. If it is, I might have to sell for Megalodon, although ideally I don't really want to. So let me get this guy on strong so he gets the most amount of pops as possible. And then I think we'll just continue farming from here, because I'm feeling pretty confident about this tier. I just need to use Spike Storms whenever they come back up. I think I might just get like a couple more just to be safe. So yeah, so this tier is going to be a bit slow, but oh well, not much I can really do about that. Tier 3 is going to be really interesting. We're going to like fill the map with spike storms, honestly. Not sure how like many I want to get because we do have to kill this for 20 rounds, and it does seem that I don't think Lych is going to exit the map before the 20 round limit because it's been 6 rounds and he's only like what, like 25% of the way through. Just about. So I don't think the round limit's going to be the problem here. You really can't fit like any farms on this map, although before I've used like like prime real estate in the middle spots to make for defense, but still can't really fit anything. So knowing that, I'm just going to get down Monkeynomics. I think it's more efficient than a BRF. Maybe not Monkey Wall Street because I don't really think it's really better than a Essential Buff BRF. Let me get XXL Trap just so we can start eating up mobs. This guy is, so give this guy more IB, and he also does make more money too, because I do think that this guy did receive a buff to make a lot more money. But I'm really just gonna open like Megalodon, Giganotosaurus, and Spike Storm Spam can really kind of clutch up tier 3. Alright, so we have around 400,000. I think that should be enough. So let me just get some Spike Storms, and the next thing I want to do is start getting Megalodon. Get this as far over as I can, and then I need to get some like beast centers over here. Megalodon now. I don't know if I should try to get max power. I think I'll kind of hold off on that for now. Next one I want to get is definitely going to be Giganotosaurus, and then I'm hoping that I do have enough to get max power on both these guys, but I also need to make space for Spike Storms. So 364, 143,000. I think I do have to invest the rest into Spike Storms. Is this really all that I can fit here? Hope that's enough because I don't feel like I have enough. I mean, it's like 2.2 million. It can't be that bad. Although it does feel really slow. Do I even have space for beast handlers? Is the thing. Yeah, so it does seem I have to go for kind of the inefficient way and then get a bunch of these guys down. The tier 4s, because I don't really have any space for tier 1s. 120. Oh, okay, let me. Okay, there's space here. Whoops. Let's get that. And hopefully, once Megalodon starts attacking, it'll kind of massively increase in damage. Because I do know that Megalodon is kind of cracked against bosses. That's what I've heard. I don't know if that's the case, but might be. Starting to feel a little bit alive whenever you use Spike Storm, so that's no surprise there. Let me get you one strong just in case. It's getting a bit close, but I think we might be able to beat it before Lych steals this guy's buff, which is perfect. And then we're only gonna have like 8 rounds, or like 7 or so rounds of farming. Come on, hurry up, hurry up, hurry up. This guy's getting a bit close. Oh yeah, we kind of do suck against CTs, because T-Rex is in a range of village. Okay. So we got that. So let me move Giganotosaurus over here. Yeah, 6 rounds of farming. And then I think I'll get my engineer paragon here. I think it's fine. Not like I really want to sell anything. We'll keep these spike storms around because no point in selling them at this point. Although maybe to make space for engineers, it wouldn't be too bad of an idea. Although I think I'd probably want to sell Opolis before that. Alright, 1.6 million. Not really as much money as I would like, but hopefully that doesn't be a problem. Alright, so I think that's all that I'm going to spend. Best the rest. What do we get? I saw degree 54. That does seem pretty low. Although I do have to remember that this is Lych, so of course we won't have as much RBE as, let's say, Blinarius. I didn't sell this guy. It might be fine. It probably won't, but who knows. So let me merge with this to get this guy up to max power. So I definitely do want to invest as much as I can to Meg. All right, full power now. Let's start doing this. And I also do need to get down to these centuries. Get it like here. And the thing about Master Builder is that it will get a little bit stronger the longer the round goes on, since it overclocks itself. Because you have to remember that and keep that in mind. So Master Builder seems to be doing pretty good at the moment. Can't really complain about the DPS. And then Megalodon's not attacking, which is always a good sign. Don't know if it'll be enough for tier 5 though. But I am just kind of hoping that just like spamming the most amount of Spike Storms that I can would be enough. Okay, let's move Giganotosaurus here. Then this one only took 6 rounds, which is fine. Alright, so tier 4 popped, and then we're really just going to be doing Spike Storm spam. Of course, I do want to get some other pretty powerful tier 5s, like I do want to get Super Mines, that'll be really good. I do want to give Jungle Drums buff, but I mean I have the space for that, which is fine. Alright, now we got to start the long process of filling the entire map with Spike Storms. We only have like 1.2 million. It does seem that farming on Tinkerton is a bit not very good due to the limited farm space you have. Even with getting Benjamin down on round 1, so I don't have as much as I would like. Alright, so I think this is the most that I can fill the map with Spike Storms. And I think that's really all that I can add, so I guess we'll just play this one. And this tier is 48 million. Wow, that's absurdly high. And we have like over 50 plus Spike Storms on the screen. This one might take a while just due to the sheer amount of lag that's going to be happening. And we're kind of chugging along at like what feels like sub 30 FPS right now. Damage is looking alright. It's looking alright. Hopefully that Master Builder can kind of clutch this one up. Hopefully Megalodon will kind of make a difference once it starts getting in range. Hopefully we don't end up running into the round limit, because that'd be kind of frustrating. Oh yeah, I also forgot lives are a thing. I didn't really go too hard on the kind of lives department. I completely forgot that Lych even drains lives, so I think my strategy will just be hopefully kill the soul fast enough before it actually drains all my lives. I think we might just barely have enough maybe to not die before, assuming that the soul only takes out 1 tick of life each time it spawns. If not, I'm gonna have to get space for Wall Street, but hopefully I don't end up dying to the kind of the lives thing. I completely forgot that you did that. Now, well, I usually like to I like to, I guess, praise NGQB for, I guess, adding in unique boss weeks. This one is kind of, not really. I can only imagine having to do this on mobile and having to spam the Spike Storm button, because the Spike Storm spam is really the only thing you can realistically do for tier 5, or at least for Elite anyways. I guess there's not really much you can, I guess, really do to kind of make the bosses harder, since BT6 isn't really like too, I guess, in depth, or I guess kind of dynamic enough to have like boss mechanics that aren't just like, you know, straight up bullet sponges, because they do need to have at least somewhat high HP in order to kind of make bosses a challenge. Okay, so I think we will be able to do this. I don't think the round requirement's going to screw me over, so I think this is potentially a GG. Unless for some reason the last 2 skulls we just get absolutely just like kind of drained when it comes to the lives, but I don't think that should be the case. Although I will say, Lych did make it decently far in this week. So I guess even with him at half speed, Lych is still pretty speedy. So final 2 million, I think this will be kind of my final burst of Spike Storm abilities, so that'll be a GG. Not really a bad week, I will say. Although with kind of support only weeks, well, I guess it is kind of cool to be like, oh yeah, support only boss. The meta and kind of strategy for this week isn't really anything I guess too exciting, because it's really just kind of Spike Storm spam. And so I definitely would have liked to see, I guess, another, I guess, category of towers, like I guess maybe military only, because military does have some decent paragons for that week. And so we'll just kind of resort to, I guess, just spamming of 1 tower basically. It didn't really seem like the kind of spike factories even contribute a lot to damage. No surprise here that Master Builder got 63 million pops. Let's see, Meg got 4.5 million, while Giganotosaurus got 2.6. So it does seem like Meg does do better boss damage. Although I think Meg did get buffed in this update, so it does insane boss damage now. So yeah, that was this week's Super Mines. Oh, Super Mines is surprisingly well, 4.1 mil. Yeah, no surprises there. Yeah, so that was the support only boss week. Kind of a bit of a boring meta because it really just was Spike Storm spam. There's not really anything else you could really do for this one. Maybe T-Rex spam, but I don't think that would be anywhere near as good. But yeah, anyways, if you enjoyed the video, like, comment, and subscribe, and join Discord. Link is down below in the description. Have a nice day, everyone.